Hi everyone, it's nice to have you learning with me again. Let's continue our lesson. Now we will talk about noun. The explanation will be divided into three parts, which are commonly tested in TOEFL. Okay, the first is countable and uncountable nouns. Countable means countable noun is the noun that can be counted. It is considered as one unit, while uncountable, you cannot count it. We have some kinds: concrete countable nouns, computer, house, dog, etc. Concrete means that we can see or touch it. So if you have concrete countable, it means that you can put a or an, a computer, a house, or a dog. Or you can have more than that: 2 computers, 3 houses, some dogs. So this is countable. And then the next is abstract countable nouns. Abstract countable nouns, abstract means that we cannot see, we cannot touch. So it's kind of a quality or feelings or ideas, but we can count it. So you can have 1 idea, 2 ideas, or you can have emergencies. Okay, the next is concrete uncountable nouns, like furniture, water, smoke, etc. We can touch it, but we cannot count it as 1 unit. Furniture, some students are still confused whether furniture is countable or uncountable. Furniture belongs to uncountable because actually it is a set of tables, chairs, and cupboards, like that. So when we talk about furniture, we will talk about them. So it is considered as 1 unit or a set. So we cannot use furniture as countable. That's why for uncountable, we cannot use a or an, we cannot use a water, a smoke, or a furniture. So we use some furniture, some water, or some smoke. Okay, the next is abstract uncountable nouns. Beauty, information, knowledge. So it is abstract, we cannot touch it, we just feel it. Or it is a quality, like that. So, and it is not counted. Okay, I hope that you understand about these 4, because it will relate to whether it is plural or singular. So you must learn about this. If you want to learn more about kinds of noun, you can go to my video, this video. Okay, there will be some information about it. So the next part is singular and plural nouns. When we talk about singular and plural nouns, we will talk it will relate to countable nouns. For uncountable noun, it is always considered as singular, so they don't have plural forms. So singular and plural nouns means that they the nouns have the singular and the plural forms. Let's see the examples. I just give you a few examples. If you want to know more about the other examples, you can see from my website. You can find it in my website. So systems mostly, if you have this, if you have a singular noun and then you want to change it into the plural, you just put s at the end, like this. This is the regular one. But there are some that are regular. So the examples is like this: K, and then case, lady, ladies. Seems that it is the same, right? But you see this K and then plus S, while lady you change Y into IES. There are some rules for irregular ones, so you can see here in my website. And then serious and serious, they have the same forms. So be careful with this, because if you want to make it into a sentence, which especially when the noun is in subject or function as subject, you must know whether this is singular or plural. So you know this by the measurement, like numbers 2, 3. So 1 series and 2 series, of course they are different. 1 series it is singular, while 2 series it is plural. And then for ing, as I told you before, this is uncountable. So if it is uncountable, it is always in singular form. So the uncountable nouns don't have the plural nouns, the plural forms. The next is analysis and analyses. For analysis, this is singular and this is plural. The difference is on the vowel I and E. Okay, I will give you the example in sentences. The case was broken. The case were broken. So let's see this. The case singular with was. The case plural with were. So this is in past with to be. Past was and were. Was for singular and were for plural. Our suggestions were being discussed. Suggestions. This is were more than one because there is s here, and the continuous the tense is past continuous, were being discussed. It is in passive. And then the furniture is being sent. The furniture is uncountable, so it is always in singular form. It is. It is present continuous. In present continuous, you will need the to be. Is for singular and are for plural. And then some information often influences his decision. Some information is singular, then it is plus s. When it is in simple present, don't forget, it is always, the verb is added with s or es when the subject is singular. The system and the systems, this is singular and plural. So singular with has, plural with have. This is in simple present perfect. 2 series have been. So there are 2 here. That's why it is plural. Have been being launched since last semester. This is present perfect continuous. 1 series was launched last semester. So this is 1. That's why we use was. So here we know whether the series here is singular or plural. You can see this. Okay, the analysis is perfect. This is singular, we have is, and the analyses are plural, so we use are. So the tenses which are influenced by whether the subject is singular or plural are 5. You can have this simple past, but simple past with to be or non-verbal sentence. And then this one past continuous tense. This one present continuous tense. Present continuous, past continuous and present continuous tense. And then this is simple present, simple present perfect, and present perfect continuous with, because there is has and have here. Okay, oh yeah, this is the same, yeah, this is simple present, but this is the same with this. This is non-verbal sentence, so we use to be as the predicate. Okay, continue. The last part is persons or things. Some students are confused whether this one is person or things. Yeah, because almost the same, yeah, the form of the word is almost the same. So you have to consult dictionary if you are not sure whether this is person or thing. I just give you a few examples here, like poet, poem, this is the person, console, consolate, cook, cooker, this is a device, scholar, school or scholarship, company and company. For these ones, they are the same, so be careful with that. Actually, it is not too confusing because you will not make a mistake, but the meaning will be different. You just be careful with the meaning. Okay, the next I will give you the example. Every student will read their own poem. Of course, what is read is poem, not poet. Poet is the person. So you can put poet here. Every poet will read their own poem, like that. I need 2 more cooks, the person, to run the kitchen, because to run the kitchen, to do the action. So it is not cookers. Do you need a company during the journey? The company policy triggered the violent strike from its workers. So do you see the difference? The difference is that this one is a person. A company here is someone or a person with you. While the company policy here, it is thing. It is like a firm. So it is the same in form, but the meaning is different. Okay, the next. I will give you exercise. Correct the sentences. All of these sentences are wrong, so correct it. Okay, number 1. Some attachments in my email are the students' thought about their damaged environment. Some attachment, my email, students, thought, damaged environment. So they are all noun. So you can analyze all of the noun. It is possible that the mistakes will be in the subject or in the object, or the agreement between the subject and the predicate. Okay, let's see. Environments, thought, students, it's okay. And then some attachment in my email are. Attachment is the same as file, so there is word some here. It means that it is more than one. If it is more than one, it should be in plural form. That's why attachments, but it is already correct. Some attachments are students. Okay, the next, number 2. Some fake information is forwarded many times in my WhatsApp groups. Information, this is singular. Oh, it is already correct because this is singular, so we need is. Many times in WhatsApp groups, I think there is nothing wrong here. Many times. Why time? Time can be uncountable and countable. If the meaning relates to date or year, so it is uncountable. But in here, some fake information is forwarded many times. It seems that the action of forwarding is repeated again and again. That's why this is many. So the frequency, that's why this is many times. So plus S. This is considered as countable. The next. Despite many ink in the ink tank, the printer doesn't work well. The printer doesn't. Okay, always check the subject first and the agreement with the verb. Yeah, the printer and doesn't. This is simple present. It's okay. Despite many ink in the ink tank, many ink. Ink is uncountable, so you cannot use many here. So you must use much. Okay, the next is. To computer literacy give the great impact on the acceleration of teaching and learning. So of course, this is the subject. Literacy is uncountable. That's why we cannot use to. This is again simple present. So you must use does as an auxiliary. Okay, next. The data analysis has been sent to the leader to be followed up. Data analysis, this is plural, so it should be have. Mostly in TOEFL, when you have the plural or singular form or relates to countable and uncountable, it will deal with the subject, because it influences the form of the verb or the form of the predicate. Okay, the next is mobile phone with more than 150 GB of memories has been available. Mobile phone is the subject, has, okay, it is already correct. And then how about these memories? Memories can be countable and uncountable. When it shows the something that we remember, we can have it in countable or memories. It is our memories about the past. Yeah, it's okay. But in this sentence, mobile phone, it relates to mobile phone, so it means that it is the amount of space available in the mobile phone for storing informations or programs. That's why it should be memory. Okay. The next is, do you mean that a series of instructions are needed to execute the program? Do you mean? Okay. This is only one. That's why this must be is. Okay. The next is, we need a professional analysis to find the weaknesses and strengths of our company. We need a professional analysis. You know that to find the weaknesses is an action. So who do the action should be a person. That's why it is not analysis but analyst. So we need a professional analyst who will find the weaknesses. So this should be a person. Number 9, the previous occupancy of this big house facilitated living in high technology. Again, the same as this, facilitate living, it means that someone do this action. That's why occupancy must be occupant, or you can have the previous owner of this big house. Okay, the last, young people should learn the mechanic of managing tasks efficiently and effectively. Mechanic here is, it can be what is it? Mechanic, when it is plus s, it will be, actually it is okay, it is thing, yeah, mechanics, but it is a kind of study, and mechanic is a person who repairs machine. Yeah, we should learn mechanic of managing. It is not a study of managing. It is not a kind of study here, because managing tasks efficiently. Because if you have mechanics here, if you change mechanic, okay, what's wrong is mechanic, but if you change this with mechanics, it is a study, so it doesn't match to the meaning, because it is a study of, what is it? Study of physical force, something like that. While managing tasks efficiently is a kind of system. We need a system. We need a system of managing tasks efficiently. So the proper word is mechanism. Young people should learn the mechanism of managing tasks efficiently and effectively. Okay, especially for number 8, 9, and 10, it is rather difficult. Yeah, because you must have good vocabularies. That's why when you don't know about words, you can consult the dictionary. Okay, I think it's enough for today. I hope that you can understand about noun. We can continue to the next lesson in the following video. Okay, thank you for watching. Goodbye.